to Stock Charts Trading. Today I'm noticing something I haven't seen in a long time. So let's take a look at currency. So this is /6A, which is actually Australian versus the dollar. And so you can see it's a futures. And so you can see that here's resistance, and we've just broke out of that resistance. Overall, for years, we've got this falling wedge, right? And then what did we have here? We had support, and then we had this little wolf pattern right here, support, and of course then price took off nicely after that. So what do I kind of anticipate right now? I'd probably just say that it would come back and test this line, right? We'd get a little bit more support on this upward action. We've had a huge run up, and so now we go from leg 1 into leg 2, which is going to be a pullback right along this line. Then what do we expect? We expect a leg 3 coming upward into this resistance over here. We have what? Support, and we have resistance, we have resistance. So what should we expect? We should expect some resistance right here at this 85 cent level. Okay, /6B is the pound versus the dollar. And we should expect that, we've had Brexit, right? And so Brexit, the price has been going down, the dollar's strong, Brexit's weak. And so now what do we see? We see that price is coming right up against this resistance level right here, right now, and looking for a good breakout. You can play this a couple different ways, right? You have resistance right here. You have support back here at this $1.45. So you can take profits up against this resistance level, or maybe you make a range box using these highs and lows and duplicate it upward into this $1.55 area, which shows that you have some resistance back here off of this high low. Oh, Canada, you can see that we had a huge downtrend into year 2016. We made a bottom. Then right now in year 20, we've made another double bottom, right? Giving us a huge time frame of support. What happened? We came up off of that support to where we are right now into this resistance right here. As you can see, there's not a lot of support and resistance back this way. We do have a couple of highs right here showing us an area of resistance, but let's take a look at two ways on how to trade this. First way would just be making a small range box based off where you are right now, and then duplicating up that range box into this 85 cent level. The next way, and it might be a little bit more greedy, but if you take this resistance here, you bring it down to your two major support levels there. Now you have a bigger range box, but let's be clear, a bigger range box is going to give you a higher target, and that higher target's going to have more time to get to that higher target. But as you can see, you have nice support and resistance off of that higher range, and it seems like it'd be more logical and wait the time to come up into this 95, maybe even up into $1 range. /6E is the euro, right? And so we know that we've had a huge down run on the euro. And then we have what? We have a triple bottom, 1, 2, 3. And then after that, after a couple years, we come back into that bottom range, giving us great support. So should we be surprised that we've actually taken off here and broke this resistance level? No, we should not be. So now that we've had the up run, wait for the pullback into this support level before it goes up into this range right here of about $1.25. Why there? Because there's a lot of support that we've seen and resistance over the years on that $1.22, $1.25 range. This one's interesting to me. /6J, Japanese yen. Why do I like it so much? Because we had a nice leg 1 and then a long-term leg 2. You can see that we busted up every time off of this support level back here, up, and then resistance, back, and then up, and then back, and then up. And now, where are we? We're on a breakout going into a leg 3. What can we anticipate? Levels all the way up into here. Why there? Because if we look back, we'll see that we see support and resistance right here, right? Isn't that support, breakthrough, major breakthrough down? /6N is New Zealand dollar. And so you see this right here, support. We got another support. We have the same thing like with Australia. Why not? That we have the wolf pattern, came down below that support level, then had this huge up run into this now resistance level. What do we anticipate? We anticipate a pullback. Where to? Well, if that is the head, and then over here's one shoulder and over here's another shoulder, Don't you see that maybe this would be a good resistance area off of these highs where we're coming into resistance? And that's kind of forming up where your target would go, right? So here you make the range box off these highs, off these resistance. You duplicate it up. It goes into this 78 cents level. Where's that? Well, if we go back to where our old support and resistance is, look at, there's our good buddies, support and resistance, support, 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 resistance, resistance. I think this thing can move up into 78 cents. All right, here's the last one we're going to be looking at, the Swiss franc. And so you can see that we have support coming along here, right? Horizontal line support, major support. Then we have this resistance coming across the top here, peaked out. And then what happened? We have a breakout with a test of that resistance level. Old resistance became new support, and now what do we have? We have this breakout. So what should we expect? Well, on a minimal level, if we took these highs and lows right here, we could expect this upward pattern to come into this gap fill. If we look left right here between this 120, 125 area. Tell me which one of these charts you like best in the comments below, or what are you trading right now, or how are you trading these currencies? Until next time.